What if the key to the greatest economic explosion in history wasn't more people, but fewer? It is one of history's most haunting ironies. The Black Death, while stealing millions of lives, essentially handed a fortune to those who remained. It took a world that was starving, crowded, and stagnant, and transformed it into a land of abundance, where the average person suddenly had more land, more food, and more gold than their ancestors could have dreamed of. Before the plague, Europe was trapped in a deadlock of overpopulation. People were farming rocky hillsides just to survive, and the price of grain was astronomical. But after the Great Mortality, the math flipped. With half the consumers gone, the price of food plummeted. Suddenly, the survivors weren't just eating to stay alive. They had a surplus. They had discretionary income, a concept that had effectively been non-existent for the lower classes for centuries. Have you ever wondered why the golden age of the laborer followed the darkest period of human suffering? With fewer people to work the land, landowners shifted from grain to livestock, leading to more meat, more leather, and more wool. This transition didn't just change the diet of Europe. It fueled the massive textile industries that would eventually build the great cities of the Renaissance. This was the moment capital became fluid. People were inheriting the wealth of entire deceased families, and for the first time, wealth was consolidated and spent on luxury goods rather than just survival. A new class of merchants and skilled artisans rose to meet this demand, creating the commercial infrastructure of modern banking. The plague acted as a violent redistribution of wealth, breaking the monopoly of the landed elite. But this new wealth brought a new kind of pressure, as a hardened sense of self began to emerge from the ruins.